As I'm sure everyone is aware by now, the governor has signed a $125 billion budget for California for this coming year. Within that budget is our significant support items for CAL FIRE, moving us forward to combat the challenges of a changing climate, as well as significant drought and other impacts around the state that are directly the responsibility of CAL FIRE's mission. Specific details of CAL FIRE's budget will be coming out to everyone within the department, but I wanted to take an opportunity just to share some of the highlights that I think are legacy, unprecedented changes to CAL FIRE's budget that will significantly position the department to move forward and meet the challenges that we face. This budget continues to provide funding for augmentation in response to unprecedented drought and tree mortality occurring around California. That includes funding for a large air tanker on the Central Coast, as well as additional firefighters at peak of fire season and extended fire season well into the fall and winter months. The department's training program has been working on a limited term funding staffing program for the last 2 years to augment our needs in training and hiring of personnel statewide. This budget provides for permanent funding for additional training and administrative staff, not only at our training center in Ione, but around the state in units in the regions to support a permanent additional workforce to meet our needs within training and hiring. The budget recognizes the significant impact to small forest landowners around California resulting from tree mortality and fire activity around the state. There is permanent funding in this budget to restart the seedling growing program at the Davis Nursery. There will be staff and operational dollars to begin growing seedlings for small forest landowners. In addition, there is significant funding for the Forest Improvement Program to help these small landowners with site preparation and tree planting. What I think is the most significant change in this year's budget, and that was a climate adaptation budget change proposal that was not only supported by this administration, by our governor, but also supported by the legislature. And that's an additional permanent $42 million for CAL FIRE to respond to what is really a year-round fire season and a year-round need for CAL FIRE to engage in prescribed fire and fuels treatment. Within that $42 million, CAL FIRE will be permanently staffing 42 fire engines. That's in addition to the 10 that are already staffed in Southern California. That means 52 fire engines, state fire engines, will be staffed around California year-round. In addition to that, additional staffing to support administrative work and training around the state. All of these budget change proposals, everything within this year's budget, are working together to bring the department forward to meet the challenges that we have been facing. The success and support we're seeing in this year's budget is due almost entirely to the work that you all do out there every day serving the public, whether it's defensible space inspections, interacting with the community at meetings, responding to some of the most disastrous fires we've had in the state's history, or the fuels work, prescribed fire, fuel break construction, all the things that you've been doing all winter to support fuels reduction. All of that is resonating loud and clear, and why CAL FIRE is seen as a leading organization in not only responding to emergencies, but leading the way in fuels treatment and helping improve the protection of resources and public safety in California.